Hey, what's up? It's your girl Selector. We're back at it again. So the Toronto Raptors just finished up the game versus the Charlotte Hornets, and the Raptors got a victory, 111 to 108. This puts the Raptors at 3-8, and we're gonna talk about this game right here. So, for those who don't know, Toronto Raptors did play tonight. They played against the Charlotte Hornets in a very good game, I must say. The Raptors did come out. They did perform. They came on, they did what they had to do. Toronto Raptors had, a good game overall. The best player tonight for the Toronto Raptors was Chris Boucher. He scored 25 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. So he had a great night statistically, and he was the one that catapulted us and led us to the win tonight. So I tip my hat off to Chris Boucher. Also on the opposing team, the player of the night for that team was LaMelo Ball at 14 points, 6 rebounds, 11 assists, 3 steals, and 1 block. LaMelo Ball is looking like a stud. Salute to LaMelo Ball. Early contentions of being Rookie of the Year. He's playing really well. He's doing really well. And yeah, so we're going to talk about this game right now. For anyone who wants to jump in the stream, you could jump in. It's opened, it's accessible, it's for anyone could jump in. The game just ended. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the Toronto Raptors and the statistics tonight. Tonight we had starting at center was Aaron Baines. He played 7 minutes. He produced 2 points, 1 rebound, 0 assists, 0 steals, and 1 for 2 shooting, 1 offensive rebound. Yeah. And he was a -1 tonight. OG Anunoby, 33 minutes, 13 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, 1 block. And yeah, basically 4 for 9 from the field goal, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 2 for 4 from the 3-point line. And he was a -5 tonight. So OG got to step that up, man. OG, we're going to need you. Pascal Siakam, 37 minutes, 15 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. Yeah, so basically 6 for 15 from the field goal, 1 for 1 from the free throw line, 2 for 16 from 3-point line. He was a +1. Gonna need more production, especially from the free throw line. Siakam 101. Not really that good for Pascal Siakam tonight overall. More production is necessary and needed. Also, we had our guy Fred VanVleet, 35 minutes, 17 points, 1 rebound, 8 assists, four turnovers, which is not good. 6 for 20 at the field goal, so is not good at all. 3 for 15 from the 3-point line, -5. He was not that nice tonight. We also have Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry
Yeah.
came.
Who was 6 for 20?
Fred VanVleet, bro.
Ooh,
Fred VanVleet, 6 for 20 from the field goal, 5 for 15 from the 3-point line.
what was
So
Pascal's plus minus? That's the only thing I didn't hear while I was hopping into the chat on the
uh,
live stream.
Pascal was 1. It was not good tonight. 1, not good.
+1 or -1?
Plus 1, not
Okay.
good. Yeah, not good. He didn't
Well,
have.
he would have been plus more than that if I think if um he wouldn't have had to do so much in the third quarter for us.
He didn't get to the free throw line. That was the problem too tonight. He just not tonight.
Yeah,
Tonight was
well,
not
that
good.
was they let us off with some fouls and they let off them with some fouls too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Nobody
because
was getting to the free throw line great.
yeah,
Even the Hornets wasn't really beating us up like most teams do on the free throw line.
you're right. They let him play, especially in that third quarter, that end of the third. It was like no fouls. It was literally
Nah,
like you're playing in the
they
club.
must have like talked together in the huddle and was like, "Yeah, let's just let them play. This game sucks. Let's get it over with."
Yeah, looks like it. Also, Kyle Lowry, 34 minutes, 16 points,
He's
6 rebounds,
infuriating me.
12 assists, two steals, 6 for 10 from the field goal, 4 for 5 from the 3-point line. He was a plus 14 tonight, so he had a pretty good game.
Exactly. He was great, but he's frustrating me because he's playing so fast that
Yeah, he's playing
it's like, whoa,
extremely fast.
he can do it, but I don't feel like a lot of the bench guys can keep up with him in the fourth quarter when he's playing that
Yeah,
fast.
he's playing too fast tonight. And the player of the night was Chris Boucher, 29
Oh
minutes,
yeah.
25 points, 10 rebounds,
They
eight,
build
8 of 12 field goal,
what was
seven,
his plus
eight,
minus?
7, 8 from the free throw line, 2 for 4 at the 3-point line, and he was plus minus was +1. So he had a good game tonight overall.
Right. He
And
was
then
he
yeah,
was so crucial for our offense. Like the plus minus can't tell you how good he was
oh yeah,
offensively.
he's the virtually he was the
Oh,
best
he
player,
carried. He
the best
carried.
player on the floor tonight from both teams.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He carried. Chris
Yeah, he was
Boucher.
the
They built him right. They built him right in Toronto. But
yeah,
he
yeah,
was cooking. That three he
yeah.
hit for the buzzer beater.
Oh yeah,
A step
oh yeah.
back, a pseudo step back.
Pseudo step back. Yeah, definitely a good
It was
game.
like kind of like a half step.
Good game. I think what they need to do is they need to tighten it up in the fourth quarter defensively. I'm
Right.
seeing a
Too many
little
open threes.
and also what the problem is with too many open threes and too many forced threes by a lot certain players on the
If
Raptors.
you look, most of the shots that the Hornets hit on us in the fourth quarter were almost all threes, except for maybe the
Exactly.
Pascal block where the other guy grabbed it and then dunked it.
Exactly. So that's
Else
something
was
that
just
needs to fix.
doubling LaMelo Ball and then giving these wide open threes.
Yeah, definitely. We need to fix that. We got to get that taken care of because there is room for improvement with that, but we need to get that taken care of
This
ASAP.
went exactly like the Portland game. The only difference is the Hornets don't have a closer either.
Exactly. And it seems like the Raptors are having problems closing games.
Yeah,
They're all
it's not one player. It's like I think we were better closing games like than this last year. I think it's just the rough start has got these guys some PTSD in the fourth quarter. So maybe if we can beat up on the Hornets tomorrow night too, that might get their psyche back a little better. Can you hear me? I think your mic went out.
oh, is my mic went out? Give me
Oh,
one second.
now you're good. Now you're good. Now you're
Okay.
good. Now you're good.
Yeah. So I was saying, yeah, the Hornets is a team that basically
Like they don't have a
yeah,
CJ McCollum or a Damian Lillard.
exactly. And we're gonna have a lot of problems with that. We need to figure out how to close out and we need to hurry up and make some trades as well because we are lacking right now. We are running a smaller lineup. We are lacking. We're not getting as much production
Without
from the
Boucher,
bench.
we've got nothing. If you look at Baines' stat line, it was not impressive.
He was
You think
horrendous.
he would have put up more after being benched for so long?
No, he's horrendous. He has to go. Him and Len have to go in a package, even if it's for a second round draft pick. They both have to pick
Right.
them up and send them
Just
out of here.
get him off the team.
Yeah, get them off the team because if you're not producing, then you're useless on the team.
The one thing this whole thing has done is showed us like how much Chris Boucher is actually worth because we would have
Yeah.
never known. He'd have probably just went to somebody else's team and exploded.
The thing is too is also desperate times call for desperate measures. So Nick Nurse is forced to
But
have
that
to
doesn't
play
mean
him
we can't get
and
a
make sure
yeah.
that.
No, but I
Mhm.
mean, somebody else would have paid him. We wouldn't have got to see how good he is. Now we just need to get Baines and Lynn the hell up out of here and get him a good backup.
We gotta get, if we had hypothetically
Who
if we had just Ibaka again, we would have been okay with Boucher and
Baca
Ibaka.
and Boucher. Yeah, I mean
Right.
that would have been. I could argue that would have been a better tandem than the one we had last year of Gasol and Ibaka.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. I don't know why he
The
didn't do that.
offensive firepower would not even be comparable. You got Ibaka and Boucher both putting up almost 20 and 9, 20
Yep,
and 10.
yep.
And then Boucher gives you the 3 blocks. So yeah, we need another center to pair with Boucher, and then we're good. Like maybe not for closing fourth quarter games, but for just weaknesses, the team overall weaknesses.
Yep, I agree. I agree 100%.
Because
I
closing games has been a bit of an issue, but it's also roster construction.
roster construction, but
You
that's
saw
on Nick
Bismack
Nurse.
Biombo go at OG there in the third
Yeah,
quarter and just
that's
bully
on
him.
Nick Nurse. Nick Nurse needs to figure out the tandems and the philosophy on how he wants to play each guy and and he needs to let guys
Is it
play.
just me or he keeps playing OG at the 5 because the OG's a better on ball defender, but I like Pascal at the 5 way better.
Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, that's
I
see the
like
problem is,
Pascal at the 5 way better than OG because he's longer armed, and more than that, it gives Pascal 5-out spacing with people like Giannis. Puts him in the same exact spot Giannis is with 5 people around him who are all good to average 3-point shooters. And I feel like that's better than having OG there because OG can't do anything off the dribble.
yeah, OG's looking kind of OG's looking
It,
stagnant. He's
in the
looking very
stats,
stagnant. He's not
yeah, in
looking
the
good.
I
He's
agree,
not
I
looking
agree. He's not looking great, no. Not
good.
offensively for sure. He can't punish the other big man for being slower and than him.
The thing is too with OG is he fades away. He has things
Yeah,
where he fades away. Like he
yeah.
doesn't he's not aggressive
He doesn't go
and
up and under.
exactly and he's not attacking. He's not attacking.
No, but another thing is, I think I just like Pascal at the 5 more because he exploits the mismatch on a center very well. Like you've seen what he did to DeAndre Ayton, the 32
Mm.
point. A
See,
lot of
that's the
that was
thing
him
though.
playing center.
That's the thing. What happens is you're playing guys out of their position. So it's kind of
Oh, I
messing
know.
up a
I
lot of
just
guys.
like Pascal there out of his position more than I do OG there out of his position because OG don't give you the mismatch offensively, and
Yeah.
he gives you the same defensively as Pascal to me at the 5. I don't see enough difference in OG's defense at the 5 and Pascal's to put him there when Pascal completely explodes at the 5 offensively because of the spacing and the way he can. Then when he don't have a center clogging the paint, he can do them Euro steps and he can get all that movement. But he can still do it at the 4 as long as Boucher's in the game. But if
Hmm.
Boucher's not in the game, then it gets a little clogged.
Yeah,
Defenders can
definitely.
just kind of leak out on him.
Definitely does. Definitely does. And that's a problem. We got a lot of like I said, we got a lot of work to get done. We
Yeah,
have a
we
lot
do.
of work. We have a lot of work
It's
to
very
get done.
apparent. I see no way that Masai Ujiri can't see the same things we are seeing. There's already rumors that they're looking into bigs on the trade
Yeah.
market.
Yeah, you were telling me
So,
about that. Hopefully,
yeah,
I'm just waiting any day for to hear
yeah.
any
Like
latest
I don't know.
news.
Maybe they'll bring in a JaVale McGee, Andre Drummond,
Yeah.
somebody from the Pistons, one of their 1,500 centers, anybody, just
Yeah.
whatever. Because whoever it is, if they can give you close to 10 points and close to 10 rebounds a game, you can just play them for 10 minutes and then play Boucher the rest because the other guys can't give you that. They're giving you 1 point, 3 points, 1 rebound, 2 rebounds, and no defense. It's like
Yeah.
JaVale McGee's putting up 9 points a game and 7 rebounds. Like that is way better than in limited minutes than coming off in spurts off the bench. He's doing away, but like I'd just give a second round pick or something, see if they want to unload JaVale McGee, the Cavaliers, because they got Andre Drummond, they've got Jared Allen, and they've got another center. So, find somebody who can give you almost 10 and 10 coming off the bench. I mean, starting, and then you only have to play them 10, 15 minutes, and you can just play Boucher the rest of the game.
That's true. That's true. That's something that Masai's going to have to figure out
Yeah, that's the
soon.
minimum. That's the minimum. You can even go further and sell a bigger package to get a bigger upgrade. But like
Yeah,
that's the minimum we need is like a close to a 10 and 10 guy who can start but really be a bench player, like the Montrezl Harrell situation. Boucher's our Montrezl Harrell. He's coming off the
exactly.
bench and playing 25 to 30 minutes a game.
Exactly. I agree with you 100%. And it's something that needs to be figured out. It needs to be taken care of. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna
It,
listen
it,
because
it really looks like we kind of have like two Pascals on the team between
yeah,
Boucher and Pascal. I kind of like it. It's not when they run together. I really like that lineup because it's so long that you can't sell out on Pascal because Boucher's 3 is like you got to be up in his face or it's unblockable.
yeah, I agree with you
You can't
100%.
even the way he shoots. You can't even put pressure on his shot unless you're like right up in his face.
Yeah, that's true. He shoots so high up. You're right.
It's like
And
Kevin Durant. He's like, dude, you're not even touching this. I know you're not blocking it, so why should I care that you're contesting it heavily? If you can't get your
exactly.
finger on the ball, I know it's just me that has to make or miss the shot. And I think Boucher has that kind of mindset. It's like, dude, if you can't block my shot, what does your heavily contest mean? It doesn't mean anything. It's all just mental. And I truly think Boucher is one of the more fearless guys on our roster because he doesn't seem to ever get shook.
And I agree with you
He had
100%,
one of our late field goals in the fourth quarter that
Yeah,
really helped us.
I agree with you 100%. I just think personally, I don't know.
He
I'm
may
gonna
be one
listen
of the
because on the
clutchest
radio here,
players
I
on
know
our
like they
team, and
have
that's
the fan
that's bad.
590.
Go ahead.
On the fan 590, sometimes Masai Ujiri. Yeah, sometimes there's on the radio he comes on, or some Raptor guy or some Intel who's a part of it. I'm
Somehow
gonna
get
try
the
to
whole
figure
thing
it out. It's
on.
usually at noon. Yeah, and then listen to what they have to say as far as the center situation.
Dude,
But they
it's
need to get that
atrocious.
taken care of ASAP. Yeah, it's atrocious, man. It's bad. It's not good. We got to get that taken care of. It was a good win tonight. Overall, it was a good win. I just think personally the Raptors need to
It
learn how to close better
it's
because look at
yeah,
they
it's
got
literally
out.
to the point. I agree. We need to learn how to close. It's literally to the point though that you can take Boucher's stats and cut them in half and give them to
Mhm.
Baines, and it's like that's what you're really getting out of the center position.
Exactly. Dude, let me tell you.
Whatever Boucher does, just cut it in half and give it to Baines because he did nothing, and that's really
Yeah,
what you're getting. So
let
if
me tell you
Boucher is
something.
averaging 14 and 8, then we're really getting 6 and 6 from him because from the center position. Yeah, from both because that's what they're adding up. You added Boucher, Gasol's and Ibaka's numbers up. They were better than that. So we need Boucher a running partner, off for a
Definitely,
center
definitely, definitely
get
do.
him some production.
Raptors were outscored on the fourth quarter 22-12.
Oh yeah, it was bad. We made one shot, I think, and it was Boucher.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
rest were
exactly.
free throws.
Yeah, so it's pretty horrendous. They got beat up in the fourth quarter, and
Uh,
we gotta
Only
fix
made like
that.
2 or 3 shots within the last 4 minutes.
Yeah,
It was ridiculous. Boucher
yeah,
literally carried us.
yeah. We gotta fix that because we play Charlotte. We play
At this
Charlotte, right?
point, Boucher's going to get a nice contract from us for like 2 or 3 years.
Hmm. No, you're right.
We
We
just
have a 5 game stretch. We play
right,
Charlotte. Then we're gonna go play Luka Doncic. So that's gonna be a tough matchup over there on
right,
Monday.
right.
And then we got Miami back to
Because
back.
they do have a closer.
Yep, Wednesday and Friday night. We got next week. We got Miami back to back. So that's
Okay,
tough. And then we're
yeah.
gonna get the Pacers after that.
Because we saw what Celtics did to us without Smart and
Exactly.
I
So we
mean
get
the Heat play no pushovers,
we get the Pacers back to back, and then we get Milwaukee.
and they got
So
Karis LeVert now. I don't think we
exactly.
play them.
So if Raptors don't be careful, this could
Could
turn
get
out really
rough.
ugly. Yeah, can get
They
real
need to
rough, and it
pummel the
doesn't get any
Hornets and
easier.
get their confidence back.
Exactly, it doesn't get any easier. We get one game with Sacramento. That's probably the easiest team, and then after
Right.
that, we go on
Who we
like
have beaten this year, but it was still not great.
it wasn't great. Exactly. Then we play
One
Orlando.
forty four to 122. But anyway, I get your point. Yeah, it's just going to
Yeah,
be a fun stretch of games that really could
yeah,
make or break the
exactly.
Raptors.
So if the Raptors could close out better, we'd be able to at least get. All our goal is to get to 500. Once we get to 500,
Right. Then we don't have to worry
yeah,
about so much about tanking or anything.
exactly. Once we're at 500, now we're playing with house money. You see what I'm saying?
Now we just need to upgrade some center.
Exactly, exactly.
But
So
I'm gonna hop off. This was a nice little short.
yeah, bro, definitely,
We don't
definitely.
need to make this one 9 hours long like
Yeah,
we
we
do
don't
the
have to make
normal
this
ones.
9 hours. We'll be back. We'll be back on whatever. We'll be back
Because
same
the
time.
Hornets are playing in a day or two again
Yeah.
against us. So
So Saturday night we'll be back.
yeah.
Hornets. We'll see what happens. All right. Take it easy. All
All
right.
right.
Take it easy, John, bro.
Take it
All
easy,
right.
bro.
Peace.
Enjoy it.
Yep. Yep. So yeah, basically Raptors did get the victory. It was a good win overall. Like I said, we got the Hornets next, so we're gonna be playing them next. We will be back on live versus the Hornets. Post game reaction, which is gonna be interesting to say the least. Also, we will most likely be doing. I'm gonna be doing some more of these. I'm gonna tell you some of the games, and give me 1 second. All right. So I'm gonna probably do the Monday game with Luka Doncic. So we'll do the Monday one, and then I'm gonna be doing the Heat. I'll be doing probably the Friday night versus the Miami Heat. So expect a post game reaction for the Friday night versus the Miami Heat. Outside of that, the Raptors did win. Great win for the Toronto Raptors. We're gonna have to play them again. So the same team, same lineup, same everything. Congratulations to the Raptors again. Great player of the game was Chris Boucher. Salute to Chris Boucher. And I am signing out. Okay, so catch us back on Saturday night, and we'll be back talking about the Raptors and the association. All right. Take care, everybody. Good night.